you getting married? When are you giving birth? When are you giving us a second child? You have given birth to boys. When is the girl coming? You have been married for 2 years now. When are you giving us a child? These questions have launched a huge disconnect in our human connections, despite the gender, the tribe, the clan, or the race. Do you want to know why? Don't go away. Hello, welcome back to Elevation Chapter, the channel that promotes human connection, spreads positivity to recover humanity. My name is Nellyo. In case it's your first time here, you are welcome. Thank you for clicking. Please subscribe to our channel, like and share the videos. Join our elevated tribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, you guys, thank you for your support. We cannot take it for granted at all. In fact, if possible, let's make a request. Please bring more of your friends to join our tribe here. Let's grow our tribe together. Thank you in advance. So last week on the 8th of December 2021, that was a Wednesday. I remember I turned 35 years young. If you missed the video, I will leave the link in the description box and on the pinned comment. If you are a single lady in your 30 years plus, there is no doubt you must be familiar with the questions I stated at the beginning of the video. About 3 weeks back, we posted a video on adult rules, and one of the rules was to stop asking awkward questions. If you missed it, we shall also leave the link in the pinned comment and the description box. Some of those questions are the ones asked in this video. That particular video made many ladies run to DM me about their sentiments. I felt they are indeed going through hell because of being asked these sensitive questions. If I'm right, in less than just 2 weeks, we shall have officially started the festive season. I know my fellow single ladies, single mothers who have given birth to children of the same sex, are all dreading to go home, to be part of the family social gatherings, all because of those nosy relatives and friends who are very insensitive to them. In this video, why you shouldn't take pride in asking such questions. Number 1, destiny timelines differ. Each of us is created in a unique way. We are wired differently. That's why you find even twins, identical twins at that, still have different parts in life. They get married to different men at different times. They give birth at different times. Even siblings, you will find the last born married and the others not married. We are different and we operate uniquely in our destiny timeline. So none of us can fast track events in one's life. We can plan and plan so well and still the plans abort. Mainly because the person is not the one or not ready, or the time is not right for you. I believe we have all heard of the unpleasant stories of ladies introducing their fiancés to their families, and the man cancels or the fiancé cancels after that function. Some cancel days to the wedding. Things usually happen for a reason. Sometimes the universe is protecting you. So always remember our timelines are very different. So let's first respect that fact before we can ask the awkward questions we do ask. Okay? And 2, personal choices. Everyone is responsible for their lives. Once you clock 18 years in my country, Uganda, you are considered an adult. You are trusted to make independent adult choices. It's here that I personally made a choice actually to get married, I had an idea of maybe if I'm to get married, I'll get married between 28 to 30 years. But as you already heard from my previous video, I am 100% single, child-free, and not dating anyone. Many times the targets we set for ourselves don't work out the way we desire. And so we have no option but to joyfully wait for our turn, if that particular thing is meant for us too. And others choose to achieve certain goals before getting married. One might want to finish a master's or PhD before she can settle for marriage. One might want to put up a decent house for the parents. So you need to respect their choices. And others might not be interested in pushing a baby, but rather they prefer to adopt a child, and to adopt a child at a certain age in their lives. So once again, at least seek to understand the why before judging someone. Other personal choices made are to be child-free. There are people who want to live child-free lives, and that's okay. That's what they want to do with their lives. They don't picture themselves being mothers. And so you have to respect that too. It's their choice. Not everyone who gives birth is a good mother. Some children are silently suffering because of bad parenting. And so some refrain from being mothers because they think they are not going to be good mothers. That's their choice. You've got to respect it. And 3, health challenges. The average infertility rate in Africa is about 10.1%. That's a big percentage. And certain tribes have high infertility rates. Yet again, you find you are asking that awkward question to someone who is already stressed trying to conceive. It's not her liking, but it's happening. So who is to blame here? Let's be sensitive, guys. Let's be sensitive. Of recent, I was listening to someone who battled cancer and her uterus had to be removed. She desired to have a child of her own, but it's impossible now. I want you to picture yourself asking your awkward question to this lady. Let's be sensitive enough. We don't know what people are going through. Science has it that sometimes hormonal imbalances also bring challenges in conceiving. The women's biological clock, after 35 years, it is believed that the overall number of eggs is lowered. So more eggs have an abnormal number of chromosomes, and they are likely to have an increased risk of other health conditions. So imagine you are asking someone why they have 1 or 2 children. Picture how you make them feel. Think about it. We can do better, guys. I believe we can do better. And number 4, dating challenges. According to the African Marriage Information, in the olden days, 2 people met 2 times and got married the 3rd time. And these marriages lasted a lifetime. Today, couples date for 3 years and get divorced in 6 months or even less after finally getting wedded. Other ladies are facing real hardcore challenges when it comes to dating. Some have tried out several frogs. They have kissed them, but they are still trying. Some started dating at an early age and they are now hopeless about the matter. And some have terribly been heartbroken and they haven't healed. Some have phobia for dating and some have never dated reasonably. All this hurts them and they are working on themselves to do better. So please, don't rub it in their faces. That's not the help they need from you. Stop asking awkward and weird questions. Number 5, broken families. Some ladies happen to have grown up in broken families full of violence, and unfortunately, they have not healed from that childhood trauma. This makes them not to get interested in marriage. They need professional counseling. And more so, the unstable families seen of late, they barely motivate single ladies to join the marriage institution. So if you are blessed to be married, let your marriage inspire single ladies. Seek to help, not to judge. And number 6, financial challenges. The world has evolved big time. Unlike in the old African traditional culture, where a man's wealth was gauged from the number of children he had, it's a whole new story in these modern times. Nowadays, if you give birth, that's a project for minimum 20 years. For every child you bear, that's a minimum of 20 years to finance and facilitate their decent well-being. Some parents have abandoned their children. In fact, some babies must have been dropped on streets today, I'm telling you. As I speak right now, some husbands are running away from their wives because of giving birth to twins or triplets. They already foresee a financial challenge ahead of them. So they decide to run away. So hey, stop pressurizing people to give birth. Today's children can even ask you why you gave birth to them if you knew you were not ready financially. Kids can easily embarrass you in public. Others give birth to many children and start seeking for help from relatives. Families are lately on tight budgets. We have grown to know better. We have grown to know better in this 21st century. Let people plan for their lives and the children they wish to bear. And number 7, marriage is not for everyone. In Matthew 19:11-12, the Bible says, there are different reasons why men cannot marry. Some because they were born that way. Others because men made them that way. And others do not marry for the sake of the kingdom of heaven. If you are a Christian and you think your relative or friend was made that way by a man, get together and intensify prayers to break whatever bondage there is. This marks the end of our 7 reasons why you should stop asking awkward questions. If you cannot be empathetic, then mind your own business 100%. Bottom line, be aware that such questions are capable of disconnecting you from your relatives, from your friends, from your colleagues and family. Our day's quote is from Taylor Swift. We don't need to share the same opinions as others, but we need to be respectful. Thank you so much for watching. I trust we shall do better this festive season and beyond. Please remember to share and like the video and subscribe if you haven't done so. I love you all. Let's sow. Cheers!